what I'm saying? We're going to have a trillionaire soon messing around. They keep going ahead and putting money inside of this economy. But hey, you like it, I love it. So I am so excited about this video because this video is all about the part 2 to tips on having a $1 million policy. As I told you, if you are 45 years and younger and you are in good health, you take care of your body. You know, there's a lot of people that work out on a consistent basis, that take care of themselves. You know, if you are doing this and you have a decent income coming in, and I'm not talking about nothing extravagant, you can have $2,000 to $3,500 a month coming in, okay? And you can have a $1 million policy. See, this is a gold mine, and I'm going to tell you in this video why it's a gold mine. See, many people think that life insurance policies are all about leaving just something for your family and that you don't benefit from it. Oh, no. See, this is why you are on this video. This is why you're watching this video. This is why you're on this channel right now. And if you have not done so, please like, share, and subscribe, because this is going to change. This is going to change millions of people's lives if they watch this video. Now, like I said, over 99% of the world do not know about this. So less than 1% are actually doing this. And you're going to be part of that, okay? So the 3 things that I'm going to talk about today is when you're converting your term $1 million policy into a permanent $1 million policy, and to have it work for you while you're alive, well, and kicking, okay? Now, the 3 is, 1 is because it becomes a cash value, and it's basically like having a savings account. 2, it's because of the premiums don't change. You lock them in and the premiums do not change. No matter how old you are, you can be 112. Premiums do not change, okay? If you do live that long, God bless you. God bless you. And 3, it's a lifelong policy, okay? It's forever. No one can take that away from you, okay? The risk is not on you. The risk is technically all on the insurance company, okay? Now, let's go into number 1. It has cash value. Now, like I told you, many people believe that a life insurance policy is all about if you pass away, you leave something for your family. And that is part of the reason. Yes, that is part of the reason. You want to make sure that the lifestyle that you were living, if you have children, if you have nieces and nephews, if you have debts that you're leaving behind, you want to make sure that you're not leaving somebody with a burden, or you're not taking away from a lifestyle that you were giving them, that you were blessed with. You normally want to have, when it comes to a life insurance policy, between 5 to 10 times more than what you are making on a yearly basis, okay? So with that being said, I highly recommend that everyone gets a $1 million policy. And the reason I say that is because in this day and age, inflation is constantly growing and things are not getting cheaper. They will never go back to how they were before. So a $1 million policy is just one of the best things that you can do for yourself and for your family. Okay, now with the cash value that it accumulates, it's like having a savings account. Okay, so except with this savings account, you let it accumulate over time. You can't just start taking money out. See, it's different when you go to a bank and you put money inside of the savings account. It's more like an out of sight, out of mind type of savings account. Because when you have the one at your bank account, you see that every day. You check your account, you're looking at it, you're like, I got a couple of dollars, let me go ahead and transfer that over. No, you can't do this with this life. You can't do this with this policy, okay? It accumulates over time, okay? After a few years, after about 3 years, then you're able to start actually taking funds out of the account. Now, with a $1 million policy, the cash value will accumulate really quickly, okay? You're going to have a few $1,000s inside of the account, which is a really exciting thing. But you want to be able to take those funds out when you need it, okay? Like when you actually need it, because it will take away from the value of the policy. But these are the benefits. You want to be able to use it while you're alive, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what's going on. You're able to use this policy to your benefit, okay? Now, not only do you have the cash value of the policy, but you can also use that cash value, the permanent policy itself. You can use the policy as an assignment. Now, this is one of the secrets to having a permanent policy that many people do not know and they don't even talk about. with a permanent policy, especially a $1 million policy, you can use this to buy property. You can use this to buy a house. Yes, you can use this to be able to get a loan. Yes, they don't tell you this because many people won't. They won't either use it because they think it's going to harm them or it's going to take away from their family. But that's why you have multiple policies, okay? You want to be able to have multiple policies, but that's a whole nother story. I'll go into that. But many people either won't believe that it's true because some people, they won't know how to use it, or they don't really want people to know about it. They don't really want people to know that you can use it as collateral. So normally when people are buying a house, or normally when people are buying property, they ask you, what is your collateral? What do you have? They ask you if you have any 401ks, do you have a house that you can put up? What kind of property, what is your value that you have to bring to the table? You can just bring, hey, I have a permanent life insurance policy. And they look at that permanent life insurance policy, and what an assignment does is there's two types of assignments. There's the temporary assignment, and then there's a permanent assignment. Temporary assignments is when you temporarily transfer the rights of that policy over until you pay them back, whatever the loan may be. So whatever the terms are for the actual loan, as long as you pay them back, they're able to transfer the assignment back over to you. So temporarily they have rights over the policy, and at the end, the policy, now that's a huge benefit because whoever you're going with, the bank, or when you're buying the property, or when you're buying the house, they see that as a value because they have more. There's more there. But you get what you want by purchasing the property, purchasing the house, and you're able to get that. So it's a win-win situation, okay? And it can be a temporary, or you can transfer over permanent rights over to it, okay? Those are the two. So there's the temporary assignment, there's the permanent assignment. Having a cash value, a permanent policy, is a huge benefit while you're alive, okay? And many people do not know about it. But now you know, okay? If you want more information, more tips on that, I'll do that in video number 3, okay? Now, going into number 2 is that the premiums will not change. Now, if you have ever signed up to get a quote for life insurance in anything whatsoever, the older you get, the higher the premiums are. And the reason is because of the risk factor. Of the older you get, there comes with health, wealth, and all of these factors, your age, all of this contributes to the higher premiums. The insurance company is taking a risk regardless, but it's a higher risk the older that you get, okay? Now, I always recommend that you convert your term policy into a permanent policy within a 5-year range. Most people go and they put their policy inside of a dresser or a drawer, and when asked, hey, where's your life insurance policy? Or, hey, if you need to get your life insurance policy within 5 minutes, where is it? Many people can't even figure out where their life insurance policy is, okay? They don't even know where it is. And that's a horrible thing, because you need to know where it is, and the person that you're leaving your information to need to know where it is as well. A thief can't come and steal a policy. They only stealing paperwork. They're stealing paperwork. That's it. That's another benefit of having a life insurance policy as a savings account. They can't take anything. They can see it, but they can't take anything out because that's your information. That's a vault that they can't have access to. Anyways, the premiums do not change. So I'm 31 years old. Converting my term policy that one of them anyways, if I convert one of them over, which I'm actually going to convert all of them, but I'm still talking all of them. I'm going to convert all of my policies over to a permanent policy. I would convert them all over within 5 years. I'll be 35, 36 years old, depending on when I convert it, or if I convert them earlier. I lock in that age. And I don't have to worry about my health, because when you transfer over from your term to a permanent, they do not check your health. They only check the age that you are. When you lock over that age, you lock over that premium. Okay? Yes, a permanent policy is a little bit more expensive, but that's why you're getting it at a young age, and you're working on your business, or you're working on your goals and your dreams, and your income is raised up. It's another motivation to be able to get your funds up, get it right, because you want to be able to use the benefits of this policy, right? Okay, now going into the third option. Not third option, but the third benefit. The third benefit of having a life insurance policy is that it's lifelong. The maturity date, it lasts up until the day that you pass away. Even if you live past 100 years old, most insurance companies will either just give you the value of the policy. They would just, hey, here's the funds for it because you lived past the maturity date. You don't have to pay any premiums on it anymore. We're just going to give you the money. So they'll give you the inheritance. You'll end up getting the money, or you just stop paying and they still give you the benefit even after you pass. So you don't have to worry about it. It's lifelong. It's forever. No, nothing's going to change. So you have the premiums from the age of whatever age young. If it's me, if I'm at 34, 35 and I convert them over at 100 years old, I'm still paying the premium that I was paying at age 35. And it doesn't change, and I get the $1 million. So inflation is going to happen. Prices are going to continuously go up. But a life insurance policy, especially a permanent life insurance policy, is a huge benefit to your life while you're alive. You can even use it. You can use it for various reasons, various things to be able to get it up and point. If you want more tips, if you want more ideas, and you want more thoughts when it comes to life insurance and accumulating wealth in this field, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know and I will get back to you. So I hope that this video helped you in more ways than one to get a life insurance policy that's $1 million. Don't cheat yourself, okay? You know you're going to be a millionaire. You know you're going to be a billionaire. You want to start off with a million, a minimum. I'm all about the milli right now. And you want to start off with a minimum of $1 million, okay? If you want more, you can always increase it, okay? And start off young, like I said, age 45 years and younger. Now, if you're older than 45 years old, you can still get one. I'm not telling you that you can't, but I highly recommend, if you're looking at this age, if you're looking at this video right now when you're young and you don't have a policy on yourself and you take care of yourself and you make sure you're good to go, you're an influencer and you're making sure that you're right, why don't you have a policy to be able to protect yourself, to cover yourself? Yes, you need to have one of those. So again, this is your girl, Michelle. I'm so excited to be here. If you have any questions whatsoever, don't forget to leave a comment down below, share, like, and subscribe. And I will talk to you again soon. Peace.